go! Hey everybody, I am just entering the studio so I can see the comments for the guests. So give me one moment. See all you amazing people comment. So now I can see that. Let me remove that from the screen. And then I am missing one little thing here, right? Oh, we got it. We're good. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I am missing one thing, the gloves. You didn't see it. I'm not human. You see nothing. I am blue everywhere. I didn't even paint my legs. Honestly, putting on this headpiece for the first time was one thing I wanted to do. There's some areas that I need to get better at, like sealing, like smoothing out, but I'll get there. This is a first time attempt, and I figure for first time it's not too bad. Plus, I need to get a different color airbrush paint because it's not quite the same blue. It's close, but not quite. We'll get there. But you are being played with by an Asari. And by the way, the one thing I realized I might not be able to. Thank you, Kevin. I might not be able to be an Asari every time because I realized like it's actually really hard to hear through the headpiece. So the next time I do an Asari, I might just do like where I just wore the little cap so that I don't have to, because this is, it's really hard to hear out of. Like, and I have like this little thing. So some of the Asari have like these little headpieces that they wear, and I think I'm gonna make one of those and like put it over the two zone, like because there's a zone here that I can't seal, and then there's a zone here. So I put one here and put it here. Everything else is pretty well. Oh, you saw nothing. The glue did not come up there. Like I was doing this after work, guys. I didn't have very much time. Okay. Make it. Where's the gaming setup? And then I guess I should move the camera so it could see more of me. And yep, you guys get to see my cat today because he's decided that he wants to be part of the game too today. Okay. Alright, why is my... Oh, I want to play Mass Effect. Play Mass Effect! There we go. Okay. Yay! It is honestly very hard to hear anything right now, which is crazy. Oops. My little... I have a comment feed set up here and it's not staying. There we go. Okay. Let me open my mouse. Where's my mouse at? Mouse work. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Alright, let's get to gaming. Hope you guys are ready. And here we go. I don't know how long I'm going to be gaming today, but we'll see. I know we left off exploring different worlds. We landed on here, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. Alright, so now, is there anything else? I don't think so. Pharos we've already been to. We've already been to Gemini Sigma. Let's check the Maroon Sea. And let me know if you guys can hear me. We'll start with Vostok. I think you can hear me. It says you can hear me, but you never know. And for those who haven't seen, yes, I am wearing an Asari headpiece. I think you can see it. I don't know. Nick, it's my alien head. And no, I did not paint the back of my neck. So if you see skin on the back, I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry because... sorry, not sorry. Anyways, I had a long day at work. Let's survey planets. Ooh, we found more Matriarch. Who? Dilanaga? Okay. So we have more Matriarch writings. That is awesome. In the last stream, did you guys like the music I was playing? Could you even hear it? I know some of you said you could and some of you said you couldn't. So I can... Oh! What do we have? A locator signal. All right, well, we've got something to explore. Notocrux is a verdant world with abundant water, temperate climate, a thick nitrogen oxygen atmosphere, and rich ecosystem. Unfortunately, Notocrux is also a almost not quite. Thunderstorms are common, but the atmosphere makes them dangerous. Okay. And there's a lot of pollen in the air. So we're gonna be staying in our spacesuits, I think. Who should I bring? Let's bring Uncle or not. You know what? I'm gonna do Liara and Nerdnut. Let's go. Except, come on, let me play. It was fighting me. But let me know if you guys want me to play any music. Hang on a second. My game audio is, like I said, it's hard to hear because I have this massive headpiece on. It is making some of this a little bit difficult. So, I'm so blue. I feel like I belong in the blue man group right now. I am very blue. I think I want to go with like pink eyeshadow next time. I gotta get some brighter colors if I'm gonna keep wearing this headpiece. Or I'm thinking about taking the headpiece and covering it in the Sunset Makeup Foundation so that it has that lighter tone because it is kind of dark. And I think I want to go, because of how pale I am, the paint is so dark on me and I'm kind of concerned about how it could translate in some instances. So I want to make sure that I think I'm going to change it from like this sparkly dark blue to the lighter blue, which would probably work a little bit better. But for a first try that I only had an hour and a half to do, normally when you have a whole headpiece appliance like this, you spend about an hour and a half just gluing it to your head to make sure it stays. And then you do another hour of like painting and makeup and yeah. But I didn't have time to do all that today because I did work. So, let's see here. I'll look into providing music in a second. Let's just get back to gaming. Why don't we do that? Okay, so let's look at the map and see what we have for the map. Okay, we have, let's just start all the way, let's start at the question mark. You know what, I like question marks. Let's start at the question mark. Okay. Looks like my internet's a bit more stable this week too. Last week they were like, well, there was some bad weather and it was causing problems. This week's not too bad. Isn't this the same planet we went on when there were monkeys everywhere? I feel like I've been on this planet before. Maybe not. Woohoo! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna flip! Ah! Don't thrust while trying to roll down a mountain. Lesson learned. Or not. I'm probably gonna do it again sometime because that's just how you roll in Mass Effect. You drive the Mako as if you are a chaos being and you go wild, completely wild. Anybody else drive the Mako like they're trying to make it explode on impact? Because that's how I drive. Oh my gosh, wait, no, I don't think this is the one that had the monkeys. This is the one that has all the mountains that are annoying as snot. Okay. Come on, you can go. You can go. All right. And Kevin says, got a storm here. Hopefully nothing goes out. Yeah. Spring storms can be kind of crazy. So hopefully your power doesn't go out. Hopefully you're okay. Everybody stay safe out there if you're in a place that's gonna have some storms. I can feel some of the glue lifted because I rushed applying this, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. If I start turning human, you guys kind of know. You know. Where? There it is. I'm like, where's the... Okay, I forgot I'm playing gloves, which... There we go. Okay, so this escape pod is half buried, bleh, in material that has washed down from the mountains, though it has obviously been here for centuries. The computer still has power. Linking in with your hard suit, you recover a batch of files containing data on the Thracia colony. Okay. Let's find our next location on the map. We're gonna go to a compound, it looks like. Can I climb the mountain? I'm gonna have to climb the mountain. We're going to climb the mountain. We're going to keep zooming over here. And, oh, there we go. Okay, you can do it. Go. Come on, you can do it. Go. Go. Go, little Mako. But yeah, if you guys want music, let me know. And I can always see if I can. I could probably play it from my phone. I think that'll work. But I might have to log out of the comment area to do it. Ooh. Oh. What I should do is just get a little separate device I can play music on. Okay. Really? There. Is it over here? Sorry, the control's giving me trouble and I'm like barely tapping it and it's, there it is, it's down there. Oh my gosh. Oof. Hello, weird, whoa. Antelopes with extra arms, because apparently I can't say that word today. That's fine. That's, I didn't mention I had a long day at work. Alright, let's begin the bypass and see what we have acquired. We have, okay, so just more round. Cool. Now we get to go to Le Signal. It's a science facility? Huh. Alright, what kind of science are they doing on a planet that they can't even breathe the air of because of all the pollen? Oh, there are turrets, or there's gas, there's something. I saw a little red dot, so there is something up there. Oh my gosh, my voice is so muffled and it sounds really weird. Wearing a headpiece over your ears. This is even stranger than, okay. Even stranger than when I wear my Twi'lek. Oh, I missed the grass. I missed the grass! Okay. I got it. There we go. Hello, Brock. Thanks for joining the stream today. Hi. In order to get this headpiece on, though, fun fact, because my head is too small, I have I have a huge wig on underneath this that is fluffing out the headpiece along with like a wig grip to try and keep it. Like, something's shooting at me. I can hear it. Ah! You went flying. Oh yeah, something not good happened here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find some. We're gonna find a lot of not alive people. Oh, that's not good. All right. Hello. So, let's see here. No, I don't want. Why is it not letting me see the go away little thing? Oh, you go by Broken. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if it was Brock or Broken. It looks like I do. Yeah, I have like a really big brain with little head tails. I don't know if you guys can see the. Can you guys see the little head tails? They're so cute. Anyways, yeah, I'm probably like pulling up my makeup right now because. Oh, open back up. There we go. You know, I keep having this problem where it keeps trying to stick to like. So the way I glued it, this part keeps trying to stick to it. So what I'm thinking about doing is remaking this bodysuit again and having it much higher neck so that it doesn't get caught on the, right here is where the edge of the appliance is, and it keeps getting caught in the collar, so I think I need it to have it up here. But you know, first try for everything. First try for everything. So, all right, let's go back to there we go. I probably, like I said, I don't mind wearing this dancer outfit, and I'll probably wear it as a human a few times too. But doing it as a sari is a lot of work. Okay, what do we? What? That doesn't look good. Okay, we are going to find some messed up stuff on this planet. But thanks, Kevin, and thanks, Broken, for joining. I mean, look at this. That is never a good sign on any game. Organic material growing on inorganic typically indicates bad things have happened. Very, very bad things have happened. Oh, look, like that. Come on. Come on, make your way over here. Come on, guys. Where? Why did they do that? They're like, they want to come attack, but then they run in. Yeah, I guess old game logic. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they can distract you and do that. Smart, smart, clever. Ooh, wait, Wait, these are Thorian creepers. Why are there Thorian? We killed the Thorian. So someone took some of the creepers. Hey, brought them here? Why don't I remember this? So I think if I can, I don't know if I can press. Wearing gloves is wearing gloves and trying to read comments is hard. Okay, so let me get my little. I have a little this stylus. All right, so Broken. I think I could maybe do a Blackbeard from One Piece, but I never want to put my belly out there in public. Yeah, it's hard to like figure out what costumes or looks you're going to feel comfortable in until you actually wear it, right? It's very difficult. So I completely understand. This is this shows my breasts and like my whole booty and my thighs, and so it's a lot more exposure than I'm accustomed to. And I might be willing to wear it in public, not as an asari, or maybe as an asari, but like I need to modify this headpiece before I wear it again. Um, you know, yeah. So I feel you. I feel you. But sometimes, just here with game, hanging out with you guys, it's fine. It's okay. I don't even know if I went the right way. I'm just wandering. You know what? I'm gonna go here. I don't see anything in here, so I'm gonna check it out. Ooh. Oh well, that's again not a good sign. Okay. Yeah, playing with gloves on is not the easiest thing. I keep almost hitting the wrong button on my controller. Oh well. What do you guys play games on? Do you play on a console? Do you play on a PC? If you play on a PC, are you using the keyboard or are you using a controller? How are you playing games? And what's your favorite games? Let me know. And Broken says, you look great and I love all your art. Thank you very much, Broken. And MNK, is that a game that you're playing? Because my brain's really dead right now. I mentioned earlier I worked a lot, so I apologize if I am not processing. Wait, does that sound familiar? Why does MNK sound familiar? Oh, look, a scientist. Someone's alive. I wonder if I can sit cross-legged on this chair. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I keep bumping my... Oh, there we go. That's better. So we've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here in time. All right, you're okay now, but why are you here? Because I've seen the Thorian? Like, you know what it is, people. It's not a secret that an entire colony was taken over by an intelligent, living, creepy thing. Well, that's probably because I took out the thorium. My fault. My bad. Yeah, my bad. So the generic distress signal. So Kevin says console and mostly RPGs. And then Broken says M and K. So yeah, I've only recently started doing PC gaming, but it's through Xbox Game Pass. So I have the Xbox controller. But I mostly play on my console. I play a lot of RPGs too. Okay, so um, it looks like they were supposed to respond to them, but they didn't because I had sort of taken over the colony. So let's talk about the other survivors. Are there any other people who could be alive? But not from what we saw, right? There were quite a few creepers outside, and they probably got turned into creepers if they were exposed to the spores. So for those of you who missed it, the Thorian creeper is a intelligent 10,000-year-old, 20,000-year-old, who knows? But it was an ancient, intelligent plant, basically, flora, and it could send out spores and learn information from those infected by its spores and have them become its creepers that would maintain and protect it, right? So, oops, I hit the wrong button again. No, I already asked that. Berserk creepers. Let's ask about that. Yeah, because there was a link. There has to be any life form we've ever studied, so I can't explain, but maybe when it died, it somehow set off the creepers here. Well, I imagine it's somewhat like the Rachni, where the Rachni need to hear the song of their queen or they go berserk. So I guess the creepers are similar. Uh, the safety of the staff was your responsibility. They trusted you, and you betrayed that trust. But it sounds like they're going to have their hands full cleaning up the mess on Pharos. I really want to get one of the scientist outfits from Mass Effect. They look pretty comfortable. I don't know. Guys, should I let them go? Or should I say, I can't do that? I'm not going to kill them because I'm trying to do more of a Paragon run here. But, you know, I don't know. This is a hard choice this time. I can't do that because I'm a Paragon. Yes, it is. Do not fight me. Oh my gosh, you guys are dumb. How did I know this was gonna happen? How did I know that they were gonna think they could defeat a whole straight up human specter with a whole I don't get this because there's a Krogan right next to me. You're really gonna try and take on a Krogan? Like, you really think you can do that? Yeah, you're not thinking start. Oh gosh, you guys are lame. This could have ended peacefully. Could have just walked away. You guys could have gone to jail for a little bit, even, gone through rehabilitation, possibly, This is space now. I feel like they had a better opportunity. But no. They thought they could take on a Krogan and an Asari and a freaking Spectre. That was just really poor decision on their part. Really poor decision. So. Do 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 do. Come on, little person, run. Alright. So, Broken says that MNK is mouse and keyboard. Ah, okay. Now I know. Thank you for informing me. That actually makes so much sense. I work in information security. We use a lot of acronyms. So I should have picked up on that, but I didn't. Mouse and keyboard. Got it. Oh, wait. I need to press. Yes, there we go. I've only played mouse and keyboard games twice, and it was through Steam with some friends. I will say it is not. It's not my forte, but I think that's because I've developed my muscles for a lot of typing and administrative work through my job, not necessarily playing games. You'd think I'd be better at it, but the hotkeys I know are not for games. So, yeah. And Broken says, I know that computers are shiny. Computers are shiny. I've taken servers and put them in data centers, and I've been working in IT infrastructure. I'm dating myself here for almost 15 years. So yeah, I'm a tech nerd. All right, but there are still some acronyms out there that I am not, overall familiar with because I specialize in a certain field of cybersecurity. All right, so the Turian insignia was recovered. Scans of Antietam revealed a group of defunct turrets orbiting the planet. The recon team carefully retrieved one of the turrets and brought it on board. Tally dismantled the weapon and found it was marked with a Carthon outpost insignia. All right, cool. I did build, so the computer I'm playing on right now, I built it myself. I had some help from a friend at the time, and there's some things I need to do. I did go in and I modified the BIOS a little bit because I wanted the computer to respond a certain way. So I did build my Power PC. So I know some things. Let's see here. Clotanka. Survey this. Scans from orbit have detected a small deposit of iridium. Okay. Oh, my nose is itchy. Anytime I do this much makeup, it always makes my nose itchy. Survey. Heavy metal surveyed. So we found a deposit of gold. May I have that gold, game? Can you, make it come out in real life so I could have some gold? Thank you. Cornucopia. Isn't this the one? Didn't we already finish this quest? Yeah. Pretty sure we did. Oops. Yeah, okay. Metano. We're gonna go to the Metano system. Are there any games that you guys are looking forward to? Supe. Let's survey Supe. While scanning the planet, you detected a large deposit of magnesium. I'm realizing now that I forgot my water and kitchen. I will be okay. All right. Oh, no survey. eh. Nothing here. It has igneous rock. Cool. So it's got volcanic activity. Chaska. Is this the one with... I think I've been in this one, but let's double check. It doesn't hurt to double check. And then I probably should take a break and go down and speak to all of my people. Okay, let's see. I feel like I've already been here. Yeah. Wait, there's two more things? There's an anomaly and there's debris. Okay. Well, we're gonna go finish searching. Turn. Mako, turn. There we go. Look at that daylight shining over those mountainous hills. So pretty. Whee! Oh my gosh, how have I already been playing for 30 minutes with you guys? Oh, I just lost my voice. That was fun. Okay, I might have to step away for 2 seconds to get water. If you guys don't mind, once we get to the location, I need to go grab my water. think I just have a little cup in my refrigerator that I could fill up that has a straw, because I decided to order coffee today because there's this amazing Korean breakfast sandwich place near my home, and I was working and I realized I was out of eggs, and I wanted one of their sandwiches, and they also had coffee. So yeah, that's my story. Oh man, I have to climb over this mountain too. Ah! No! How did that even happen? Okay. Come on. We're gonna play. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna make this happen somehow. Just climb up the mountain. I may have to go around it. I don't want to go around it, but I feel like there's this little green patch for a reason. Anytime you see the green patches, usually it means you can get up over. There we go. I just need to get right in that fine little line of green patch. And haha, I've done it. I have come to the top of the mountain. Okay, and I have a message from one of you guys. So, Broken, do you like dad jokes? Yes, normally I do. You write that joke, and I'm gonna be right back because I really, really need to get some water, so I'll be right back, guys. You can still hear me, but you won't be able to see me. Mostly because I need to run out of my room and get water. I'm so thirsty. I don't even know if you guys can still hear me. You probably can. And it's hilarious because I am now in my kitchen. Look at this. Oh, my roommate's gonna come out of the room looking at me. I need water. I need water so much. Oh no, my water jug's almost empty. I'm gonna have to refill that. Okay. I really want to get with the team. It would be too difficult to refill right now. I'm going to water on myself. And now you guys can hear my AC unit and probably my dryer. Okay. I am back in my office. Hi, kitty cat. Oh my gosh, water. Oh, I needed that water. That was amazing. Oh, I'm so much happier now. I was just really thirsty, you know. Okay, so Broken says, or what is brown and sticky? Oh no. Drum roll. Everybody, it's a stick. Here you go. And the answer. That's pretty funny though. That's actually really good. Oh, I didn't open my camera back up. Sorry. I didn't realize. My bad. Hey, you know what? You know what this headpiece kind of reminds me of right now? You guys watched Megamind? I feel like I kind of have a Megamind head going on right now. Maybe I can come up with a way. Like, this is where the fake wig is that I'm using, and then I have like a little headpiece in here that's helping hold things together, but okay. This neck piece, like what I might do is trim this part at the, I know they have it come down, but I might trim it at the jaw and have it come back further and then just draw the lines in, because turning my neck, I've got like the whole Batman problem from, what was it, the first one was like the 90s? Anyways, I have water that has some coffee left over in it, so it's not white. Clear. Oh, I keep dropping water on myself, but this is alcohol paint, so. Okay. Let's get back to it. Yeah, Kevin says Megamind is awesome. One of my favorites Will Ferrell movies, possibly a future. Man, I love Megamind so much. Just figuring out that headpiece, right? Okay, so the question mark is over here. So, it's a Prothean pyramid, which we like see nothing of after this game. Okay. Why is it taking? Why is the Mako taking forever to accelerate? Run up the pyramid, cause it's cool. Yeah, at the top of a Prothean pyramid. Okay, now we can go down. Metagel. That's a lot of encryption for a little box. Oh. Okay. Is that all we've got in here? Just Procyon Pyramid? That's it? And secure crates? Okay. The Yara, was this your last outpost? You know what? I have so many things, I don't even need more. We're good. Let's check out the debris. Okay, give me 1 second. I think I need to adjust my headphones so that they sit more comfortably over my ears. There we go. I have like something going on in my headpiece. I wonder if I can get up underneath and not disturb the glue. Because there's like this spot underneath here that I can get under. Okay. Or I might have to disturb the glue. Okay, guys. I'm getting stuck in my own thing. Okay. Alright, my ear's good now. I need to check inside. There we go. So this should be here. There we go. Okay. Noise. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I can wear this headpiece while gaming. It's just so hard to hear the audio. Ooh. Yeah, we're good. Whoa. There we go. You guys have any plans for the weekend? Any special games? Any special food? Just relaxing because work ate away at your brain? Anything. We can chat. And we've already got a cool dad joke, so, you know. Oh, look, there's something over there that has maybe a mining facility. Oh, is this the probe I tried to hack, but I wasn't a high enough level? You know, yeah, that's why I've been on this planet before. I couldn't hack this probe. Okay, I can bypass it now because I've got enough levels. Yay! I did it! Yay! Okay. There's nothing that interesting in it. That sucks. Alright, back to the Normandy. So, F1 Bahrain is this weekend. And, thank you. So, F1 Bahrain. Ren Fair and smoked turkey leg. So, Ren Fair and smoked turkey leg for Kevin. And then F1 Bahrain is this weekend. Now I need to know what that is because I'm always curious about things. Oh, Formula One. Okay, so it's the Grand Prix. That's what I thought it was. Okay. Alright, well, it's exactly what I thought it was. Hey, at least I know that one. Like, the one problem with living inside of like being an IT security professional is like your life revolves around a lot of it, and so your brain just kind of lives in tech. I should probably get better at more things. Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to the game. I'm just super distracted today. It's fine. We're just gonna have the strangest game ever. I'll probably be able to play to 7:30, but I do have a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I won't be able to go until 8 like normal, simply because it's gonna take me a while to get all of this makeup off. But it was worth it to give it a shot, and in the future I'll just do something more simple. Okay, we're gonna go have an awkward conversation with Kaden. Oh wait, have I even been in here yet? Have I been in my no? Wow. That just shows you that Commander Shepard never sleeps. Alright, let's go have a weird conversation with Kaden, who has been flirting with me aggressively. Some of me wants to let him down. I looking for personal input. When I read about the Thorian. There's gotta be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian. They can wait. Uh-oh. Debriefing was in the right place to see how ridiculous this is. Okay. Can't blame them. What's up?
I'm leaving, but I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, cool. My roommate giggled when she saw me. Alright, so I should remember what happened with Vernus. You forgave him. To do. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy because it 26 years since first contact, and humans have done a lot since then. Why is my nose? Oh, it's probably because of the makeup. But by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore. So what happened? Uh-oh. Pulling it biotically. She just wanted to drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Poor Keaton. I feel like so many of these characters have like super tragic backstories. Oh man. Wow. Oh wow. Wow. That's true. Humans can be jerks too. I like. We're having a lot of conversations with our team right now. All right, let's go have some more conversations. We've already spoken to Dr. Chakwas as much as we need to my knowledge. So let's go talk to Liara, and then we'll head down and talk to everybody else. I do think it's funny that only Liara and Keaton are on the second level in the first game. You don't feel bad at all? Like, I'm thinking about not going as light as Liara, but I like that paler. I like the lighter shade of blue that has a bit more turquoise in it. So I think I might repaint this headpiece to be a little bit brighter, especially since it'll translate better on camera if I do wear it again. Oh my goodness, I keep yawning. My apologies. Oh, it's starting to get darker. That means the sun must finally be setting. I think the sun sets here 7:15 now that it's becoming. Okay, we've already talked to her about everything we need. Sorry about your mom. Sorry we killed her. We had to. She was a villain. She got indoctrinated by the Reaper, by Sovereign. Well, at that point, technically, I think she was indoctrinated by Saren. There's a lot of S's in this game. Shepherd, Sovereign, Saren. Lots of people. Okay. Alright, Garrus. I've seen some interesting things. Anything specific? So I am working on another Mass Effect costume aside from this dancer, which I can wear this dancer as a human too, because they wear the dancer. I just want to modify this to look closer to their dancer, because this was like a quick 15-minute do. But I am working on Kasumi Goto, but her alternate look from Mass Effect 3 that you could wear, which is red. That case was a bit disturbing. So, tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it's harmless. Nothing I needed to pursue. Ooh, trade of body parts. That's creepy. Organs. But not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there's a new black market lab or if there was some freak was harvesting organs from citizens. Is it common? That's not good. We sell in lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the site goes. Well, okay. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in the first year of the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. He had the station in a bit of a panic. Wow. Oh, what did you find? So how did you figure out what was happening? First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salian, the geneticist. Oh, Salian's a name you'll want to remember. He appears in Mass Effect 2. Cloned organ development, there's nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, no Krogan testicles. Wait, oh yeah, Krogan testicles. Oh, I forgot about that. It's sad. The genophage really has messed up the Krogan. Oh, that's scary. So, what did you do? Got employees to interrogate to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious. Interviewing. Either way, it paid off. The detainee started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. Full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. This was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees, they were test tubes, walking, living test tubes. Oh, that's disturbing. They were growing parts inside of people. Pay them each a small percentage of sales, but only the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so we just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside and hidden so nobody could see it. Did you interview him? That's the worst part. We never caught him. Yep. Here he blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out his ship was already leaving, he threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him. I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about the civilian casualties, and the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel, so it makes sense. Can't destroy a ship that close to the Citadel. Alright, well, I see. I'm just gonna say I see. Yeah. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. I thought it was Celion in Mass Effect 2. Maybe it's not Celion. Maybe it's in this one and I'm getting it mixed up. There's just so many quests for Mass Effect. So many quests. Are you guys going to any conventions? My next convention isn't until June 6th. That's the 6th through the 8th, I think. Yeah, it's Phoenix Fan Fusion at the Phoenix Convention Center. Named after Dr. Hart. His idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency from his new ship, but I can't just get anyone to check it out. Give it to me, I'll do it. So maybe it is. This is the one where we find him. Of course, you'll come with Garrus. We'll take out Celion. Okay, this is where we're gonna start getting side quests. Ugh, stuck on a wall. What's going on? Yeah, like what? Says I need to get out of our system, I need to eat, and I need to survive. Why leave? Really? I'm sorry, Rex. No one should betray Uncle Rex. Rex is awesome. So, Kevin says he's going to the Carolina Fear Fest on Memorial Weekend. Still thinking about your cosplays for it. Cool. Yeah, I think you like Carolina Fear Fest. I actually have heard of that before. I have a couple friends that go to horror conventions. And I think it was the one in I think it was Fear Fest in Carolina that they met. What was the actor who plays Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street? Things had changed, yeah. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. Yeah. I told them all to forget about war. We need to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. Robert England, yeah. I believe that's who she went there to meet. What about Jared? We gotta get all these side quests done so we can get everyone up to the highest level and we can really hit hard for our quests. Yeah, hollows near the graves of our ancestors, the skulls of our deadly bear to remind us we come from and where we shall all go. Oh, Keen Hodder was scheduled but then cancelled. I'm sorry about that. Of course Rex knew it was a trap. Rex is smart. Mm-hmm. Jared was your dad. Krogan lives so long too. I think they have the same lifespans as Asari. Well, they fight pretty hard though, so their life expectancy can be lower because they're battle tested and hardened and sometimes doesn't go so well. Yup. I see. Dr. Leon. Hey, I want to talk to you again, Rex. Don't you miss them? Yeah. I'll try to make you cry, Rex. Really? Rex is so done with my BS. He's just over here sighing at me like, this stupid human asking about my family, what unfinished business I have left, trying to help me or something. Ooh, armor. We should go get the armor. It's a relic, useless really, but it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war, so it's rightfully mine. Okay. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. Well, let's go steal it back. Let's go steal it back. Come on, Rex, let's go steal back your armor. I just don't know which base has my family's armor. Let's go look for it. The commander, I want to be there when you find him. Of course, Rex. We're going to have a whole little party here for Rex and for Garrus. I don't really care about you. I don't like Ashley. Well, there's so many. Okay, I have so many Ashleys that I know as friends. The roommate's name is Ashley. I like that Ashley, but I don't like the one in this game. She's not cool. All right, let's sell some things, shall we? Oh, my phone's going off. Yes, I know. I will do that after the game. Okay, there's so many things that I need to sell that are just ancient. So let's get down here. Oh, that was weird. There we go. Can I sell all junk? Yes, and then we. Okay, this is gonna take forever. I hate how slow this thing is. Go faster. Come on. Jeez, I collected a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize how much stuff I had. I probably should go through all of my people and check that their stuff is all upgraded. Yeah, that'd probably be important. Should do that. We're gonna get there. We will get there. It's this is the part that's, you know what? No, we're not gonna do this right now. It's gonna drive me bonkers. Okay, let's go ahead and get equipment. Okay. Let's go check in with Tali. Do you have a special quest for me, Tali? I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah. Much better now. I guess I'm used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla. Of course we will. Cannot be just a derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me. Why? He's a senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet, so he's pretty important. Your royalty? Hereditary. It's probably never served on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen, but it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is. Yep. Yeah, yeah, the upgrades, so this Kevin says I always check the upgrades. Yeah, I just, it takes so long to do. I probably should log in early before the game next week and then just delete a bunch of stuff. Like, it will sell a bunch of stuff. Um, that's a lot of pressure there, Tolly. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change. Oop, I hiccup, sorry guys. Alright, we gotta complete all the side quests for our people. But we have to understand Korean culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen, which makes sense because survival of the fittest when it comes to the Koreans. Like, they live in isolation, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, there's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile work will continue. Alright, so what's the answer? Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They continued to evolve. So we've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We need to find Geth operating on their own independently. That'd be kind of cool. No, we're not going to stop Saren first. We're going to do your stuff. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate that he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it. What about your mother? Let me tell us about your mother. Mother's always around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background, almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on 5 years ago, some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. It happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. It's kind of sad. That's another thing, too, is their suits are the only things really keeping them alive everywhere they go. Poor Koreans. Alright, so Rex's family armor. Talk to Tali again. Hey! Okay. Okay, so we've already kind of, I think I've asked her this before. Pilgrimage? Okay. They always accept? No, they don't accept new clues if they bring a gift. So we gotta help Tali find a gift. We're gonna help Tali find a gift. Okay. So we've got a few side quests to do for our companions now. And then we'll keep doing more. We'll be on the lookout for things, right? We'll just make stuff happen. Whee! Running up here. Oh, just popped my back. That was fun. Okay, here we go. Turn around. Alright. Let's go. Okay. I think this might be where we wrap up for today, just because I know that these next couple quests are going to take a while, and I do have a lot to do tonight, so I'm sorry that it's a shorter night. It's only been an hour instead of the usual hour and a half or 2 hours, but I have a lot to do. I'm helping a convention rebuild their website, and I'm planning out some other things for other events. So next week I actually have Friday off work, I think. So I'll do 2 hours, and I might even start a little bit earlier. I need to check the timing on that. So I might not start at 6. I may actually start at like 4 and go from like 4 to 8, like do a longer session and have a break in between. But today I think we'll go ahead and end it here, just so that I can get to some of the life things I've got to do. But thank you everyone for joining me on the stream today. Thank you for all your support. Oh, hang on. Let me. Oops. Why is it doing that? Okay. There we go. I need to quit the game so it'll actually. There. Go ahead and then close this, and then I'm alive again, and I'm back, and I'm very, 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 very blue. But I will absolutely return to you guys. I'm throwing stuff next week, and I'll play a little bit longer next week too. I think I can do that. Oh, it's a Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle cap from Fallout. That's what just landed on me. So thanks for joining the stream, and justice is a non-corrosive metal, but metals could be melted by the heat of revenge. That is, here you go. This is the quote we're ending on. That's the quote we're ending on. All right, everybody. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you next week for a longer stream, and I'll make sure to update that soon. So take care, and